Welcome to Truth Rediscovered. So we've all heard of the butterfly effect, where in a chaotic system, one minute change can have huge effects. But what about in our communities? Today we're going to be taking a look at how something small can affect us in a big way.
I think one thing that a stranger has done for me before is compliment me. And it's not something like I always expect all this time. So I was at Old Navy and I was buying something and the cashier looked at me, she was like, "You are so gorgeous." And it literally made my day.
It wasn't something that someone did to me, but something that someone said to me that had a really big impact on me and that I'll never forget. It was after I had preached a sermon on Children's Day, and this woman had come up to me afterwards and said that I had a really good speaking voice and that I had done really well and that it was a skill that I should use as I go on in life. And that had a really big impact on me. That was an immediate confidence booster. At the time, I had a lot of stage fright, and doing this sermon was a big deal for me. Like, I didn't even want to do it. It was like it took a lot of pushing from people, and so to hear her say this, really encouraged me and helped me feel confidence in my abilities to speak in front of people and to do it more often.
Welcome back to Truth Rediscovered. We are here at Blue Mountain. I think it's a ski resort or something.
One person that affected my life greatly. I remember this time I was in university struggling. And one person impacted my life greatly is when I went to this church event called Church on Wednesdays. It's actually a really cool thing, and I really recommend for any students who are Christians to also attend campus church events. But anyways, we just met and we were all kind of strangers there, but then they had asked us to pray, right, about different prayer requests that we had. And she had opened up to me about a couple of things that she was going through, and I was actually able to pray with a complete stranger on campus.
Hi, hello, my name is Keith, and I'm talking about someone who really helped me through my tough times. And so this happened this was in 2019 when I was in high school. And it was in September when things really went rough for me, and my best friend, Kogo, was there for me, and we've come a long way with him.
So I remember it's like 5 years ago or 6, I was at an event and I was not in the building, I was outside because I don't know what was happening, but I was down and sad. But then this old lady out of nowhere just walked up to me and she tapped my back and she asked me what was wrong. And then I just told her that how I was feeling. I found it interesting how I easily opened up to her, but she was very loving and kind and warm, so she just made my day.
So we've heard about these tiny things, these write-offs, these once-in-a-lifetimes. But what do you know about their effects? Well, the butterfly change is often about how one tiny thing can change one bigger thing, and it's like a flap of butterfly's wings can turn into a tornado. And those are all things that can happen around us. But what about the changes that happen within us?
So I guess the lesson that I learned is to always remember the small acts of kindness throughout your everyday, and it can really change someone's day, week, or maybe even life for all you know.
Now, at the time I was a kid and she was a grown woman, and her words meant a lot, and so now I want to, when kids and boys and girls at church do something, I always try to encourage them and tell them that they did well, because I know that those words can uplift them to do bigger and better things in the future.
And he's going to Yale, by the way. So yeah, he was there for me, and I really appreciate that. So
And it just really showed me like how much we can like impact people's lives and how connected we are. You know, sometimes even though we're in the same place, you won't take the time to say hi or acknowledge other people, but in a way we all need each other, you know what I mean? So that was a really cool experience for me, like praying with a complete stranger.
And I have never seen her again, but that moment just made me realize how strangers can also, you know, make a big part in changing how you see your day.
This quarter we're talking about friendship, but I wanted to spend some time talking about community more in general, or how communities can affect our friendships, or how our friendship with someone else can affect their community. You know, how they engage with their community, how they relate to it. How are we being changed by our tiny one-off interactions, and how are we changing others through tiny write-off interactions? It could be giving someone a compliment that makes them smile, giving someone a comment that changes their lifelong confidence, being there for a friend, being vulnerable with someone, or giving someone the space to be vulnerable to you. Thanks for watching.